Hello and welcome back to another episode of CHATABOX, the number one global trending podcast with your favourite wholesome couple. My name is Kaira.
And I'm Bailey.
Professional, right?
Very professional.
It's like I practiced it.
It's like this isn't your first episode.
No.
Obviously, we're back in the UK. First episode back in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And we're actually sitting outside. Who would have thought?
Yeah, in my mum's garden. Big up Laura.
Yeah, big up Laura
She
with
did
all
the
of
creative design today.
Yeah, set designer. And she also pulled me up on last episode. Maybe we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But,
So it's like he forgets that my mum watches.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes he'll just be adding in the shade. And then you come over and she's like, excuse me.
Got a few bones to pick. But yeah, how you guys doing? Hopefully this week we have great audio, great visuals. I'm just going with it. Like it has to work. Can't be any issues. But like
The issue is that you are a perfectionist.
I am.
Can I just say before we get started, yours is going down and up so you can see your face, whereas I feel like this is right in my face.
Yeah,
Like it's right across it.
conscious decision. I feel like we're losing views because of your face. You did say. What did I tell you months and months ago about that? Loosen it, then move it, then tighten it. You just
Steps to that.
mashing up the bearings, and that's why it won't sit still. Right, yeah, you feel better now?
I think so.
Make sure you're talking into the mic.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I think the obvious thing, this episode is very unrehearsed as always, but I don't know, unscripted. I don't know if you had things you want to talk about, but I think the obvious thing is how do you feel?
How do I feel?
Yeah.
Since I've been back, I've been cold. You can see this is the most clothes I've worn on the podcast.
I haven't been cold.
I've been cold.
It's been sun kissed the whole time.
Yeah, it's still.
I mean, it is a bit breezier. I am just now. Since you said that, I'm thinking I could probably do with a jumper. But we're gonna firm it for the whole episode.
Yeah, I feel like it's been nice because we've come back and it's almost been like London looks filtered. Do you know what I mean?
When we got off the plane, since then it has felt like, especially on that day, because we come here when the sun was setting, it did feel like London was covered by a lovely little, like you said, a filter.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Hazy.
It's much better to come back to
Like a
London like
movie.
this than it is to come back to London in the rain. Do you get what I mean? 100%. But yeah, I tell you what though, I was about to swear then, and I knew you was gonna be like, meh. But the effing jeffing price of stuff, I can't get over it. I knew it was bad.
Yeah.
But today, I went to go and do the bikes in the park, banana bikes, if anyone's ever done them before, where you pedal with your feet and you twist your hips to make it change direction. £15 per bike.
Yeah.
45 quid just for a little hour with me and my brother and sister. Went to Tesco's on Sunday, bought 2 bottles of water and a Nivea lip moisturiser. Not even a good, just a Nivea, little Nivea, £6.75.
Yeah, literally, I just come from lunch now with Nadia. We went and both got a pasta. We shared a starter. She got a wine.
Did you go to Nonna or whatever?
I don't know what it's called. She got a wine, 1 glass of wine. I got orange juice, apple juice. How much the bill come to?
60 quid.
£75.
Shut up.
And I know to you that watching this, people from the UK, you're probably like, yeah, standard. Me and Kai, for 6 months, that's not been standard.
When you come out of it, it feels mad to then go back.
Yesterday, I said, this is before today, so today's lunch was £75. Yesterday, remember I come home, I was vexed and confused at how I had spent £70 in a day.
Yeah.
And I had nothing, I didn't have anything home.
I've spent over, nearly £70 today.
So that's £140 in 2 days.
£11 on 2 hours of parking.
Yeah.
The hell? And the thing is, I think it's when you're out of it for a while.
When you're out of the loop.
Then you come back, you're like, damn. And now I remember, this is why.
You don't want to do certain things.
Well, not even that, but this is why, at home, when you're here, you have to, really think about the month.
Yeah.
So it's I know that realistically, I'm not going to be going out doing activities on the last 2 weekends because I just won't have the money. Or I know that if I want to go out at the weekend and I know I'm going to spend £100 on food, I need to make sure that I'm eating at home all week. And it's things like that, once you're not in that mindset, and then you come back and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's why I was doing all of those things to kind of keep me ticking over.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
To put it into perspective, for the last 6 months, we've eaten out for breakfast, lunch and dinner. You've cooked 4 times, right? Us giving a couple, maybe 2 or 3 times. Other than that, it's all been eating out. And that's not We're not doing that and thinking, oh, what are we spending? Like, that's just normal.
If a meal comes to £20 at home, we're like, oof, that was a spenny one.
£20?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. If that's an expensive meal for us.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so like, it's just very different. Like, do you know what I spent the last 2 days thinking? Why do people of like that are coming from poverty try really hard to get here? And not why, but how do they get here and survive?
Because this is like a two-pronged answer. A, they obviously know that there is aid here in some respects, and like the safety, the quality of living, and people come because they believe there's opportunity. So even though you have you lose, like you spend money, there's opportunity to make money because there's like it's a very capitalist society. But the second part of it is that's also why when people are getting so irate about immigration and all of this sort of stuff, and you start to think about it, it's like the immigrants are not getting like hardly any, always dripping down the top.
Can't wear a white t-shirt.
It's like you're like
I just dribble.
It's dribble. But yeah, they get so little per week if they are an immigrant in this country. And it just makes me think to myself, like, everyone's complaining about it, but like when you look at how much that money doesn't stretch, say you're a family of 3.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just spent £6.70, nearly £7 on just water and a basic Nivea lip thing. So like, imagine if you had to have a meal and you got to feed your family and you got £22.
Yeah, because yesterday we're just bickering about what we spent. But yesterday I got 2 little fruit pots from Tesco. You know, the meal deal ones. Yep. 2 fruit pots. I got an apple and grape and a mango and a little bottle of Robinson. That come to £7 something. Yeah. And the fruit was dead. Use lot. Oh my gosh, man.
Spoiled.
Mango in Thailand is different to mango here. Like, so, and I knew that, but I didn't realize how. I didn't realize how bad the mango is here in comparison.
Yeah,
it was tough and dry.
Yeah, it's not fresh. Like,
but get all of the complaints out of the way. Other than the fact that cost of living is crazy, which we already knew, like it's just being shocked to being woken up to it again. Other than all of that, I have really enjoyed my. How many days we've been here now? I got back Friday, like 5 days, 4 days. Yeah. I've actually really enjoyed my time back here, like, and it reminds me that. As much as there's so much things that we can complain about the UK, it actually is like a vibe here. There is that. It depends on your lifestyle, but there is. I've enjoyed aspects. There's certain niches, like little pockets that I just like. That's nice. I do like that.
I've been going around being like, oh, look at the oak trees. Oh, look at the graffiti. Like,
you was in awe by somebody's gravel driveway or something.
Yeah, like I'm just appreciating like small kind of like English, what would you call it, like like quirks and like things like that, like quintessential English things I'm appreciating for sure, which makes it really it's tricky. Like, it's tricky to work out, and it's also because we come back and we have a familiarity. You know, but equally when you haven't been around it for so long, it's familiar, but it also feels you appreciate it.
That's it. I think coming out for 6 months and then coming back, it's like...
I've got something that's just reminded me, actually, which I wanted to bring up with you. So, my friend Caroline...
Caroline!
Yeah, Caroline. She put out
she's the reason for the word bitch. Sorry, I had to get it out.
Okay.
Go on.
So ADHD.
It's like, I have to get that line out. Go on.
You're like... so basically, she is like she's quite outspoken and does lots of activism work for lots of different causes and everything like this. But she did a really interesting reel that I thought I wanted to bring up with you earlier because it actually got me thinking. And she was saying that, like, because she stands up for certain causes like Palestine or the Congo or all of the things that are outside, she was like a lot, but she also is an OnlyFans creator, right? So she gets a lot of people in her comments or in her DMs basically saying like, you must hate Britain. Like, she's white ginger, right? They're saying like, you must hate Britain. And she did a whole reel about saying, she was like, actually I love Britain, I love England, and like all these gammons, which is, you know, what we call the racists, like all that's what you call racists.
Gammons?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
That's a new thing?
Well, I don't know if it's new, but It's like developed
Go on,
recently.
Yeah, I'll bank that. Go on.
All the gammons. And she's like, basically, how are all of you gammons telling me that you love England?
Is it because they're pork?
Maybe, yeah.
Like you little porky.
Yeah.
You little
I just think about them having like pink heads, you know, from sitting in the sun all the time.
Who's come up with that?
Don't know.
Sorry, I know you got an important, but I'm stuck on gammon now. Go on.
But I like it.
Before I get too focused on gammon, what was your actual point?
So what I was trying to say is that she was like, I love England. I'm way more British than you. Like, what do you do that upholds Britain, right?
Me.
I know she was saying this to the gammons, right? Yeah. And then she was saying, for example, she was like, how can you tell me I don't like Britain when she lives at the seaside? And she's like, I go and do litter picks. I see all of you guys go and do your benders and leave all your stellas on the beach. You don't love this country. You go and leave it. You spit on the streets. You leave this. And she was like, I pay money to the English heritage every single month. Like, I'm a member of this. Like, I do this. And she was like, so you might think that my ideals are not British or whatever, but what are you actually doing to contribute to this British culture that you think we're losing? Anyway, it's a really good reel. I like her work, rate everything she does. But it made me think of, what do you think is British culture? Like, what if you had to say, what is British culture?
For me, what is British culture? I think my version of what British culture is not going to be the same as, obviously,
but that's
everyone's.
Fine. That's okay, though.
Immediately my mind goes to like grime.
Okay, interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, for me, grime screams British culture.
Do you mean like from a global perspective?
I don't know what from a global perspective
like as
would
in
mean.
Like people looking in recognise that.
I think anywhere around the world, I think if you was to be shown what is grime, you're gonna have to say that's British. It's British. I don't know if grime exists everywhere else, and I'm just naive to that. But in my mind, grime originated and has always just been a UK thing. And this is my version of UK culture, like because what I grew up on. Sunday roast, fish and chips, bad summers,
bad weather.
But the thing is like I think British culture is like we have bad weather and we know it, so we really appreciate when it is hot. Yeah. Except when it gets too hot and then we complain.
About it. See, I was going to say one thing to me which is quintessentially British is the fact that we love moaning, and I see that as like a thing that I'm proud to do as a true Brit. I feel like I can't remember who I was saying when we were away, and they're obviously not British, and I was like talking about something. I was like, but you do get that, like, I enjoy moaning about this. Yeah, like it's not. You know, like
we don't want you to change what we're moaning about.
Yeah, exactly.
We just want to
like,
moan about it.
Don't tell me anything to make it better. Yeah. I'm enjoying moaning about this. Like you're saying with the weather, we're moaning the whole year. It's too cold. So it's too hot. Oh, it's too hot. Can't do anything in this heat. And I actually I just don't know. It makes me feel warm inside hearing British people moan about everything.
100%. We love to complain. Another thing I think is we apologise for things that we don't need to apologise for. Yeah. I think that's British culture.
Yeah. It's like passive-aggressive politeness. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, this is why it's interesting. So I think if we sit and deep it, we can come up with these kind of things that are quite British, right? But then it's like you are someone who's always saying that Britishness is being lost. And I don't think that they can tell you what it is that they feel like they're losing. And I think that's like more...
I think that's a gammon. Yeah, for some reason, they've decided to start playing football.
I don't think it's football. I think it's a bag.
Yeah, I'd say that's gammon behaviour.
That's a bit mad.
If you guys on the podcast can hear banging, there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
No, we're playing one touch up against that fence there. Yeah, forget it. Don't worry. That's British culture. This is British culture. Us thinking that we have a right to tell someone to stop playing in their own.
Yeah, and if you know where we are as well.
Yeah.
Fucking neighbourhood watch will be onto us. But yeah, so I think that is like a massive part of it. But I find it really interesting that like I actually do see why people feel like they're losing something, because they are losing a sense of familiarity to what they think it is. And one thing I would say I don't think it's a good thing to have alcoholism as like a big thing for our culture. However, I do think we've lost pub culture in this country.
100%.
And I was watching something with AJ Tracy on it the other day, and I actually really rated what he was saying. He was like, because growing up, I think it's like Ladbroke Grove, he was saying that like everyone went to the pub. He was like, black people, white people, obviously he's mixed, like everyone. He was like, even
I grew up in like not in a pub every day, but my uncle had his own pub, run his own pub, and I used to go there to learn to box. I used to box in the basement.
Yeah, and it's funny because you think about it and you think like actually what it was a place for people to go and talk to each other after work. It was a place for people to go and play pool and socialise and talk politics and meet people and make friends. And we all kind of grew up in it. And then he was saying, which I think is a really good point, he was like, but who wants to go to the pub and pay £8.50 for a beer?
No, that's
like it's no longer.
What was something the other day? What was was it somebody saying the other day, like, we don't do this anymore, and we're like, why would we do that? What was it? Oh, fairs, fun fairs.
Oh yeah.
The fact that nobody goes to fun fairs anymore, and you're saying because it will cost less to go to Fort Park.
Yeah, but if you're a family of 5 going to the fun fair, and each ride is £4, or seems good, you've got to pay £15 for a wristband, and you're paying for 5 people. Already you've spent how much?
Yeah, you might as well have gone Autumn Towers.
So you might as well go Fort Park for an extra 20 quid on top. You can go Fort Park and have a whole day with much better rides that are actually probably health and safety checked.
Probably regulated, yeah.
And actually good. So like,
I promise you, at this age I'm at now, I would never, ever, you wouldn't catch me on a fair ride.
Yeah.
Nothing that leaves the ground.
Especially the ones that go like that.
You wouldn't catch me on any of them. I used to love a fair. I would go on any ride multiple times. And I used to always be on them thinking, this could break at any moment. But now, with social media and the amount of videos I've seen of rides malfunctioning and going mad, you would never catch me on a fair ride. I'm surprised they're even still going.
What was your favourite fair ride as a kid?
I don't know what it's called.
Explain.
It spins so fast that you stick to the wall and then the floor goes down.
I've never been on that.
You've never been on that?
Never.
That used to be... The reason why it's my favourite is because
for a while... Did we watch one the other day where his trousers fell off?
Yeah. But it wasn't that one. It's similar to that one. But that become my favourite. Other than like bumper cars and the waltzers and stuff like that. You even know what the waltzers is?
Yeah, of course I know what the waltzers.
References, you know names and that, yeah?
Of course I know what the waltzers is. Who do you think I am?
Well, I know when me and you went to the fair that time, you was too shook to go on anything. So
no, the waltzers is my favourite because it doesn't leave the ground.
Right.
I could do the waltzers.
My worst thing at the fair growing up was that glass maze.
Oh, see, that's easy.
It's easy, but I got traumatized from it too early.
Yeah.
My mum, basically one time my mum took me to the fair, just me and my mum, so I'm not with friends, and she sent me in to the glass maze and she was standing outside watching, and I got about halfway and I hit one mirror, hit another mirror, felt like I was stuck. I was at the glass, I could see my mum, and I just stood there crying like, Ma!
Yeah, no, I used to like the waltzes. The one I didn't like was the ones that used to swing, like the big ship that used to go like that. But it's my stomach. It makes me go like, oh, like that. I'm not good with rides at all. I'm the type of person that passes out on a ride and embarrasses everyone, and I'll be screaming and doing the most. So it's not for me. But hot donuts at the fun fair, I'm involved.
Sugar donuts
at the fun fair.
They're the best ones. The best sugar donuts you get are from Brighton.
Brighton or the fun fair, but Brighton for sure.
Brighton Pier
for sure.
So what was her whole point about the British? Why do people think that she's against British culture?
Well, I guess because she stands up for people, asylum seekers, and she stands up and she speaks a lot about problems in other countries, and I just think if you see the vitriol, like the hatred that there is, and it's anger from disenfranchised people online, and they just have, I feel like they've got nowhere to put that anger other than at other people online, and it's just crazy. Like I was saying the other day about that MP Zara Sultana that I really like, and she's created a new party with Jeremy Corbyn, and like the hate that she receives, and she just said, she was like, I've had enough. She just said, like, I'm just going to start posting all these people, all the comments that I get, so that she was like, because sometimes people go, oh, I'm getting really horrible comments and it's affected me, and people go, oh, boo-hoo. But when you actually see the things that they're saying, and it's like, you know, message after message after message after message, and it just makes me think, like, I do have a certain degree of sympathy for some people in this country who are of a lower economic status. They are perhaps not very educated, and they are just being fed by GB News and all of these, like, hate. I watched the news at my nan's just say, like, ITV News, and it was scary, like, just the simplicity of the language that they're using, and how someone can listen to that and go, oh yeah. Like, they're doing all of this thing at the moment about these immigrants in Birmingham, right, and the hotel, and I'm thinking, do you know how small in this whole population those people are accounted for? The same way when everyone has a big deal about trans people, it's like, okay, I understand we've got different ideas, whatever, but do you know that it's like a 0.0 like percentage of people? Like, shouldn't we be more concerned about the amount of paedophilia in this country, or like the amount of like tax evasion that is done by the higher brackets? Like, we should be worried about the things that are on a larger scale. And like, I think the reason that there are all these people of a socioeconomic class is because the media are convincing us that the issue is race and immigration, when really the issue is class. Do you get what I mean? And like, I think...
Can I ask you a question? Why is everyone painting red flags on everything? I saw something like they're painting all of the roundabouts with a red cross. It's to do with England, sort of thing.
Well, they're trying to demonstrate their patriotism.
Who's they? Who is this? Who is that? Just gammons.
And this is the thing. I don't want to say just the gammons, because I feel like we should be able to be proud to be British, to be English. And I think that that's a mad thing, that like nowadays, if I walk down a road and there's a load of what's it called, St George's crosses, the flag on the English.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I see all of those, I go, oh, I'm not welcome here.
I instantly do that as well, you know. If I see like a big England flag hanging out somebody's window, I automatically don't feel like that's...
But that's sad, isn't it?
To me.
But don't you think that's sad? Because really, we were born in this country. We are English, but like, you know, our families.
I would wear my England top.
100%. And I think that that's a sad thing, because there probably are a hell of a lot of British people and English people who aren't gammons, who don't have these horrible things, but they're also like, my family are fucking born and bred here, and I'm English, and I'm proud to be English. But it's like almost like that has become synonymous with being a racist. So it's like, I actually have sympathy for both those sides, because I can see that actually there are people who are like, I want to be patriotic, and I feel like I should be able to, because if you go to France, they're able to be patriotic. If you go to Ghana or wherever in the world, but it's like something about this British culture has been warped. And I think so many people are angry at it, and I think that they might not be so angry if they felt like they had a fairer opportunity in life. And felt like they could, you know, surpass their current situation. But it, you know, we were just sitting there and complaining about money. It's exactly the same for those people, but imagine that's been years, and then they're told by the media, well, the reason you're in such a bad position is because all the immigrants are taking your jobs and all the immigrants are taking your houses. They need an enemy. And I'm not saying that I agree with them, but I can understand why that would feel impactful for them. It is, but then, you know, like, you can't expect. But this is what I'm saying, is that if they don't have an education and they don't understand how to listen to certain things and maybe have a little bit more discernment, and then they've also been reinforced by everyone around them, and they also don't have the pub to go to anymore where they all get to sit and talk to each other. They're just sitting online. All it is doing is breeding hatred. And it's actually like
gammons.
It's actually like and the thing is, I really like gammon. I do like gammon. See what I mean? I'm proper British. I like gammon with a bit of pineapple and chips.
Pineapple and chips?
Pineapple on the gammon. And it kind of caramelizes. What? That's proper British. Go to a pub, you'll get a pineapple. You'll get gammon, egg and chips.
I've heard of gammon, egg and chips, not pineapple.
Sometimes they put like, you know, the pineapple rings from the tin.
Yeah.
And they put
sounds disgusting.
on gammon. It's lovely.
Actually sounds nasty.
Since I've come back, actually, I've been like making a thing of like trying to eat as British as possible. So far, I've had fish and chips. I've had a fry up at a proper cafe in Bermondsey, and if anyone's from London, you'll know Bermondsey's where to go if you want anything proper British. And I've had an afternoon tea. And a flapjack.
You're the complete opposite of me, because since I've been back, I've been to 3 different yard shops.
So that's the only thing that I'm yet to have though, because to me, that's still, I know it's not.
I went to Maureen's in Brixton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not getting sponsorship.
So Max called me. I couldn't tell if he had seen the episode and was upset with us talking about him, or if he was just upset that we're talking about him on the episode that he can't see.
Yeah.
But he hasn't subscribed.
He hasn't.
And he said he won't subscribe.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's all right. We're just going to keep telling all your secrets then. Do you know what I mean? We've got enough. We've got enough written down. We might even share a little video. Might put a little video on the Patreon.
Got a couple.
Yeah.
Got a couple. Well, with that in mind, I just want to big up all of the new subscribers to the Patreon.
Yes. So we've got two.
You got the names?
Yes, we've got 2 new paid
subscribers.
Which means we're up to 9. Which means we're only.
We was on 9 before you.
No, we was on 7.
You said we was on 9 before.
We was on 7 in the last episode. Obviously, we've been on 9. I've been telling you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so we was on 7 in the last episode, and now we're on 9, which means that we are only 1 away from my goal, which was to get to 10. I was like, I don't even know if we're going to be able to get to 10. So we've got like 40, nearly 50 subscribers in total, but we've got 9 paid. So we're 1 away. So if you're watching this and you're thinking,
you could be that one.
You could be number
Max.
10. Max / anyone. You could be if you want to be number 10, just go onto the bottom bit of here and click on the link that is Patreon and just become our 10th subscriber.
How much is it?
It's like £3.
And after all we've been saying, considering that this podcast has been launched from the UK, we are well within our rights to inflate that cost to match everything else. But we're not. It's £3.
Yeah. So go and join up on the Patreon.
Join the Patreon and
because we're experimenting with our content on there as well.
We haven't figured out what you get, but we're doing.
Don't say it. I hate it when you say that, because you're
we haven't figured out. We haven't figured out what it's all, but we, like you say, we're experimenting. Each week is something different.
Yeah, it's good though. But the way you say it is like, we haven't figured it out. It's just a bit.
They're with us. No, they're with us for the journey.
It's not like a second-rate budget thing. Like, we're putting work into it. In fact,
there's no budget involved.
I actually really like filming the Patreon. Stop saying bad stuff. We're trying to convince them to do it. You're so annoying. Not a good salesperson.
Are you under the impression they think that there's
Gammon? Stop it.
Jesus.
Right. So what I'm saying is, we're doing lots of different stuff on there. You get variety, and you also get a bit more personal stuff. So anyway, the next 2 subscribers that we have had, because we do shout outs for them, personalised shout outs, is Sofan McIntosh, an OG.
He's only just subscribed.
See what I mean? You're just putting them off.
So fun. Okay. I thought he was part of the 7.
And also Miles Fox.
Man, like Miles and Sufan. Yeah. Big up. Welcome to the Patreon.
And also what I love is like we are creating like a small kind of little community on there, because they give us like in detail comments and like feedback on our videos, and like they comment to each other, and then I message every single person that joins the subscriber. So if you want like direct contact and messages with me, then I message every single person and keep on top of that as well. And I appreciate all your feedback. So yeah, go and get the Patreon.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, please subscribe. Head on over to Patreon.
I can't afford life in England.
If you're not over on the Patreon, everyone else, big up for being subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button now. Hit the thumbs up. Leave us a comment. And if you're listening on any audio podcasts, any audio devices, please leave us a 5-star review.
I've got a question for you.
I've got answers for you.
I'm not sure I don't know how good this question is, but it just made me think. If you could travel back in time to any time period, what would it be?
Am I travelling back with the knowledge I have now?
Yeah. So you're you, but you're able to go back. You can't change anything, but you're able to go back and experience it.
What do you mean I can't change anything?
Like you got to, like
I can't
Back
make
to the Future.
I can't make a different decision.
Like you can't turn around and go back to 1939 and be like, by the way, there's going to be a war.
Okay.
Like, do
I
you know what I
wouldn't
mean?
either. I'm way more selfish than that. I would have just gone back.
Or like go back and be like, I don't know, put a bet on something so that you win stuff. It's not that. It's just an experience.
Okay.
It's just an
'Cause
immersion.
I was just gonna go back to before crypto had its boom.
No.
All right,
no.
cool. If I can go back and just experience something again, what part of my life? Do you know?
No, not your life.
Oh.
History.
Oh, history.
Yeah. Be creative.
I don't know if I fully desire visiting any point in history. I'd rather go into the future. But if I had to go into history, I think I would try to go...
Do you want me to give you some time periods? So no, history is not your strong point.
This is the thing, like, if you like, if you're going
and if you dare say
to
Game of Thrones,
if I could go back to Game of Thrones times,
it's not a real time.
If I could go back to Game of Thrones times, that would be sick. No, I definitely want to go anywhere near that period because they don't have.
Bidets.
They don't even have running. Oh my god, that's what I want to talk to them about in a minute. But anyway, I think I would want to go back only as far as the 80s.
Okay, why? You were literally born in the 80s.
All right, and I've seen a lot of things around the 80s. I think it just looked like a cool era. Like sometimes people speak about the 70s and like I guess that kind of looks like Austin Powers 70s disco. Everyone's on coke. I don't think. Yeah, that's how
my
reference
are like films.
My reference are films. The 70s look like Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me. I think I'd like to go and be an experience a bit. I don't even know. I'm saying 80s because I don't know what happened in the 80s. I don't know. I don't desire any time period.
In the 80s.
Where would you go?
I've got several that I'd like to see. I'd love to go back to like one of the ancient times, like maybe ancient Greece.
Why?
Or because like I just would love to see what that looked like. Imagine going back and seeing gladiators in real time, and like they had lions and like it was just so decadent and just interesting.
I don't have that.
Like they used to have like hair like that women couldn't move because it was so, you know, ornate and fancy.
Right.
Or another time I'd really like to go back to is like early 1900s Harlem.
Did I actually say the 80s?
Early 1900s Harlem. So like the creation of like jazz and flapper girls and like all of like, obviously there's like massive racism, but like they created their own clubs and it was all like underground and like just, I don't know, like I'm obsessed with like cultural booms.
When was the pyramids built?
What do you mean? The Egyptians?
Yeah.
But did you know,
When was that?
Thousands of years ago.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
That's
I'm not
what I'd like
actually
to
a
go back
historian.
to.
But there's a fact. Oh, it's going to really annoy me. It's going to really annoy me because there's something that's like... don't worry about it. It's going to come back to me.
I'd like to go back to that time just so that I know.
Yeah. Or a time I'd like to go back to is like the swinging 60s into the 70s because everyone was just taking drugs and LSD and no one knew that it was bad and it just looked like fun.
No, I'd like to go back. I'd like to go back to whatever the Egyptians' time is, just so that I can have the answers to the questions that we will ask.
Mm-hmm. Like Rosetta Stone. No, okay.
What's that?
Don't worry. Don't
Is that
worry.
a book? Or something to do with books?
Rosetta Stone is a stone.
Rosetta Stone's also an audio book thing, no?
It's what they called the language learning tapes, yeah.
Okay,
but
see,
it's
I'm not that stupid.
It's you know, you're not never such a stupid. It's like a stone that had like original script on it that they found thousands of years ago, which is how they helped them understand ancient languages and hieroglyphics, and which is in relation to all of that time period and stuff.
I got something to talk to you about.
Okay.
That you brought up a minute ago.
Is it I love you, but?
No.
Because I've got one.
You got one. I'm loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I've really missed, which we spoke about many times on the pod before.
I don't want to talk about your bum again.
It's the bidet.
Okay.
It's the bidet.
Yeah.
I just think, why is the UK not like latching onto that?
Yeah.
Why?
Dunno.
Don't you think it feels a bit
primitive?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly that's not the word I was thinking, but it describes exactly what I'm thinking. Don't you think that why? I don't understand why.
Your ass.
I don't understand why. I genuinely don't. Like, I've got 36 years of that being the right way. And so that you stay on this topic a bit, I'm not going to talk about it. But why is the UK not following trend with this? Because I feel like it's a thing, no? China, they do it.
Well, Europe in general.
Why are we not doing it?
I don't know, babe.
Do you not think that we should do it?
Yeah.
Do you think if everyone here experienced it for long enough, they would feel the same?
Maybe. I personally...
I literally have to have a bath.
You're obsessed with the bidet.
Today
it's making me a bit worried how much you love water going up your arsehole.
Not up. You told me if it goes up, it's a problem.
I hear you in there. You keep saying, it's not strong enough. I'm
Yes.
like, why do you need it to be so strong? Like, what is your poo, like cement or something?
It needs to kick it out.
But what I'm worried about is that you're going, like, upwards.
Yeah, I do. How you do it?
That's weird.
At an
Reece.
angle?
It's weird.
Are you doing it at an angle?
Yeah, but I'm just concerned about how much enjoyment you're getting out of the bidet.
There's no enjoyment.
It goes for like...
There's no enjoyment.
I can hear the bidet going for like a whole 30 seconds.
Longer than that. The only enjoyment I get out of it is when I do wipe with a tissue after and it is clean as a whistle.
Okay.
That's the only enjoyment I get.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not getting that here. I actually had to get in the bath.
Okay.
I had to clean my bum in the bath.
Are you done now? I don't want to talk. We talk about you and your bidet near enough every week.
No, we don't. You always want to lock it off.
Yeah, because
I don't want to talk about half the stuff we talk about sometimes, but I talk about it.
Okay.
So if I want to talk about bidets, it's your time to humour me.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Which direction do you use the bidet?
Directly up.
Which is weird. I would never do that.
But if you're bideting at an angle, then you're throwing poo towards wherever you're throwing it towards.
Yours is just sprouting out everywhere.
It is.
And it's going up your bum. That's not good for you.
Stop saying up. It doesn't go
is.
up.
You just said you do it
I
directly
don't open
up.
it. It stays closed.
What does?
My bum.
If you're sitting on a seat,
Yeah.
so your arsehole is out,
Yeah.
and then you're spraying upwards, where do you think the water's going?
It's not going up. Remember, my bum hole's not been opened before. It's not loose. So if you spray it up, it's just going up.
Well, I'd be scared it was going to go. And could I just clarify? Neither is mine. So,
It'll loose hole.
I wouldn't spray it up. I think it's because as a girl, where
if I sprayed that angle, I'd be spraying poo at my balls.
Okay,
You think that's better?
What I'm trying to say is that as a girl, you wouldn't spray up your vagina. So it's like only, one step along. What do they call it? The stink bridge.
I've never heard of that in my life. It's gooch.
Yeah, but that's for a man, isn't it?
A woman's gooch is called a stink bridge.
I don't know. That's like as a joke that I've heard.
Okay. That is actually, that's disgusting.
It's really disgusting. Really disgusting.
Why does anything stink?
Well, not for me personally, but that's what it's called.
Yeah. But yeah, that made me out like I'm gay with my bidet. That's hygiene.
Bidet.
I'm just more concerned with Max. Since Max has been back, he's installed a bidet.
I'm sure he has. You and Max.
Which we'll talk about more on Patreon.
Maybe you need to go to Max's every time you need a shit. I love you, but.
I love you, butts.
I love you, but.
Conan.
I love you. And this one, is actually like...
Do you remember I can take anything?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go there?
I want you to hit me with the
you
I love you, but...
go there?
Yeah. ... Oh.
No.
Test me.
No. This is not a serious one this week. But I equally don't want you to take it and then start changing anything. But I need to say this, yeah. I love you, yeah. But your head is heavy. Your head is so heavy.
You have a bigger head than me.
No. That may be true, right? But I'm just letting you know that your head is so heavy. So sometimes you'll come and you'll like lie on me or whatever, and it is very cute, right? But I'm like, sometimes like whatever part of my body you're lying on starts to go numb. And I don't want to move you because, if you didn't watch last week when we was talking about love languages.
Yeah.
Was that in the Patreon? Might have been in the Patreon.
Might have been in the Patreon.
So subscribe. Let's talk about love languages and one of yours is physical touch, right? And I don't want to be like, oh, can you move? But sometimes I'm like, my whole, like, you want to put your head here and my whole arm and shoulder is hurting so much.
But you don't want me to change?
I don't want you to change because I like the fact that you...
Does this come from this morning?
You. Huh?
Did this come from this morning?
Yeah.
Wow. Really? I'm showing you love and affection.
But your head is very heavy.
Right.
And sometimes, and then what's funnier is that sometimes I'm like, oh, I want you to fall asleep here. Then you fall asleep and it gets heavier. It's so heavy. And I'm just like, oh, like sometimes I have to like put my hand under your head and lift it. Like I'm like, like this. And then my arm, I can't move my arm. It's just a lot.
I take that one. I take that. Let me think if I got one. Didn't I have one last week and I didn't get to say it? I like to take this as an opportunity to get things off my chest that I couldn't normally say. Because you come in with such soft, light ones. It's not
because I don't actually hate you.
I don't hate you.
You secretly hate me.
I don't hate you. There's a lot of things I probably don't say.
You guys can't see it right now. There's a beautiful sunset.
It's a very nice sunset. I don't have
Come
any.
then.
I don't have any.
I thought you had files. You said you got lists.
I do.
I know one that you could say for me, but I'm not giving you nothing.
Go on, give me a little hint.
I'm not giving you nothing to hate me more for. Why would I do that?
Go on. What do you think I would love you but?
I'm not saying it. I know exactly what it is though. I'll give you a clue. It often happens at night time.
Yeah, well, I love you, but I don't know if this is what you're talking about. I love you, but like, if I want to go to bed, if I'm ready to go to sleep, I'm ready to go to sleep. You don't really have any respect for that process of me going to sleep. You if I'm tired, like you walk with such heavy feet, you do anything you're doing, there's no attempt of softening it or quietening it. You even talk to yourself.
That is a lie.
No, you do. You stump around heavy.
I do not stump around.
Kaira, I promise you don't. You stump around heavy. Listen to what's being said to you. This is I love you, but this is a safe space where you're supposed to listen and receive.
This space is not safe.
You're supposed to listen and receive. If I want to go, it's not even often I go to bed before you.
Yeah.
But if you go to bed before me, which is often, I sneak around you.
I've been sneaking around you.
You don't sneak. Listen and receive the feedback from your partner. You stump around. You even talk to me. Sometimes I have to give you a look like I'm sleeping, and you go, oh, and that doesn't really make you quiet. That just stops you talking directly to me. So I'm just saying, like, I don't think you really respect the process of me falling asleep. Can you hear me and can you love me?
I disagree.
There's nothing to disagree with. This is not an opinion.
In my defense, yeah, sometimes what will be happening is I'm trying so hard.
Talking to the mic.
I'm trying so hard to be quiet.
Pull it towards you.
It's close.
Look at my audio is going to sound crisp because I'm literally talking like this, and yours is going to sound like this. Just to let you know.
But I feel like sometimes I'm trying so hard to be quiet that I then make more noise. So last night I was trying really hard to be quiet, but I really needed to foam roll. So then I was like, oh, I'm going to take the foam roll downstairs because we're at your mum's house right now. So usually I just go into the front room, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't want to do it in the hallway because your mum might be like, what are you doing? So I was like, I'm going to have to do it here. So then I foam rolled and I was quiet as I could.
You foam rolled in the room?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that. You're on laminate flooring with a plastic foam roller.
What was I meant to do?
Go downstairs to the front room.
Yeah, bust the farts in there.
You was already halfway there.
It's too...
But you see what I mean?
Okay, but anyway, my point was...
I would never come to the bedroom and you're sleeping and think, let me foam roll.
Yeah, it's such a lie. You've done it at the base of the bed before.
No.
In Thailand, you did.
No, babe.
Okay, anyway.
No.
But I will try really hard, but then where I'm tiptoeing round... I will then like knock something over because I'm trying to be so delicate.
And then make noise about it.
No, I don't. I go, sorry.
And they go, fuck's sake.
No, I don't. I never do that. I always go, sorry. Like that. I always do that.
As long as you've heard me, so I don't have to like. If you do it again now, I can just say to you, babe. And if you say what, and I say nothing after that, you know. Because I don't want to wake up to tell you what, and then have this back and forth, and now I'm really awake. Do you know what I mean?
I call bullshit.
Is that what you thought I was going to say? Or is that something else?
It's similar.
What?
It's similar.
You talking to yourself?
No, because you've already said that one.
What?
You don't get to repeat I love you, but
I just have to look out for it. Do you know what, people? I'm going to make a more conscious... I have to make notes of these.
As soon as like, something
the last time I made notes, prior to these.
Yeah.
I came in with 4 things.
Yeah.
And that upset you. That's why I don't make notes. But I just have to. I remember them during the week, and I'm like, I'm gonna say that one. When we get to the show, I forget them. But yeah, the not being courteous to me trying to sleep. If we could nip that in the bud.
I hear you and I love you.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear back from you.
I hear you and I love you.
All this I don't agree shit.
I think like when something happens now, I just go to my notes app and I write it down.
Is it?
Yeah. As soon as I feel it and I love you, but I write it down.
So how many have you got?
Well, I only need 1 per week.
So you got.
I'm not trying to, like you are, trying to build some sort of manifesto of hate against
I would
me.
go back and forth with you until we got them all out of the way.
Yeah, but I just, as soon as I see one, I write it down.
Cool.
Doing my producing work for the podcast.
And do you know what else you do?
What?
That previously you said I don't do. You don't do.
I love you, but it's done.
No, this ain't even a love you, but.
Segment is
all right,
done.
this ain't even love.
You just don't love me.
This is just information.
This is just a complaint.
This is just information.
What?
You know, a couple of weeks ago when I said like I'll do this.
Yeah.
Flick your bug. You do that.
No, I don't.
The amount of times I catch you doing that. I even pulled you up when you did it. I caught you and said it and you laughed. I said, you're not, you didn't just go like this. I said, you did it on me. I said, you just flick your bogey on me. You said, no, I didn't. I said, you went like this. You went, yeah. I said, and you was just doing this. So
yeah, but I didn't. It's not like I put my finger in my nose.
Yeah, you don't have to go
went like
that.
this and got some big
You
wet
don't have to
bogey
go like that.
and went like that.
No, you
and
don't
flicked
have to.
at you. If I go like this,
Crumbs. That is flicking your bogey.
I go like that.
Yeah. If I see you do that on me.
I don't do this though.
She went like this. Made the noise over
not.
me. After I watched her come from her nose.
Lies.
Just to let you know.
Lies
We're flicking bogies. We be flicking bogies.
Okay. Anyway.
Are you going carnival this year?
So,
It's actually this weekend. It's in 2 days.
Do you know what?
3 days.
Sadly, I really wanted to, but I've got no one to go with.
Oh, that's sad because I'm going, but I'm going with my guys, so I can't bring you. I could bring you, but I don't want to. I should bring you, shouldn't I?
You don't even like carnival.
I know. I'm going to sell Magnums.
My friends are going on Monday.
If you see me,
what day are you going?
What
day are you going?
What?
What day are you going?
What day is adult day?
Ugh.
Monday.
So I'm going on my friends are going on Monday, so I can't go with them because I'm busy on Monday. So, yeah.
Yeah, you wanna go Sunday?
I'm not going with you. Don't want to go with
I'll
you.
go with you
You
Sunday.
go and get
I was just saying
up
I've
by
got
some
plans.
sweaty girls.
I'm going to sell Magnums. I'm going to buy
Whatever.
3 boxes of Magnums.
Let me hear.
And I'll be standing.
Let me hear which friends you're going with, and then I'll know what you're doing.
EXO.
Right.
What?
You know exactly. Look at
EXO,
the corners of your mouth.
EXO doesn't do anything. He's cool. I'll only go carnival comfortably with EXO.
It's going to be hilarious because you know what we're doing next week? EXO's on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm
Really?
sure this is gonna come up.
What?
Because he loves to wind me up, and you'll be there, and I know that if you was going with, let me think, if you was going with Martin
would never go to the
exactly,
carnival.
I would be like, okay. But the only person I feel like you would get into most trouble with is EXO.
I don't know why you think that. I genuinely don't. What? Because he's a rapper and he puts on the persona of the women.
Because you two together encourage each other to be gallus. That's why.
I'm glad. I'm so glad that you, as my missus, still hold me in that light. But I am not here for that.
It's carnival.
I'm not here for that.
It's carnival.
I've never gone carnival for girls. I've never gone to the carnival and chatted up a girl or danced with a girl. I don't do it. I'm antisocial.
You've never catch a wine at
I've
carnival.
never caught a wine at carnival. I don't believe.
Okay.
I'm not. There's
So
different sorts of people that go carnival.
Mm.
LV probably likes to go and catch wines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not out there. You won't catch me.
To be fair,
dancing.
you can't wine. So that's why.
There you are. I'm not going to argue that either. I can't.
To be fair, you could just do TikTok, but you just go side to side instead of round.
Yeah. Well, like, you will not catch me at the carnival whining. Nor will you catch me out there just trying to chat to girls. I don't know what you think. It's like a very... Everyone's
So
there.
if anyone's watching this podcast,
if you see me at Carnival
and you are
chatting to girl, take a picture and send it to Kaira.
Send it to me, and make sure you take a picture of the girl as well.
Because the
I'll
girl
make
might
sure
be
I
coming
tag
up to me saying, aren't you Bailey from CHATABOX? Can I take a picture?
Yeah.
Then I'll take the picture.
And
but I'm not going to be chatting to her.
And then I'll make sure that I find
No,
out
I'm going to be at
whoever it
Carnival
is.
shot in magnums. I decided this year, if I'm going to the Carnival, I'm going there with a purpose. And I can't apply for no real thing to like do a stall or anything. But what I can do is pull up with 3 cases of magnums.
I can't believe I
and
just
sell
sat
them.
there
How
and
much
said,
you reckon I can sell magnums
I've got no one
for?
to go with if you're going. You don't even like Carnival.
I don't like Carnival, but I do like Carnival. I like it and I don't.
This is the first year in probably about 10 years I've actually wanted to go, and I can't go.
This is why I'm saying I only like to go Carnival with Exo, because he will go to the Carnival with a plan. I don't like going Carnival and just floating about and walking endlessly, because I've got about 40 minutes of walking around and I'm done. So with Exo, he will normally either have VIP to a backstage or like he'll go there or there's something. I have to go somewhere and be settled somewhere. I can't just be floating around. No way.
Fair enough.
Or if somebody had like a
This is a perfect
house.
time for you to add in our most famous and viral clip of the last time you went to Carnival and cheated on me.
I asked Nadia today. I said to Nadia, did we go Carnival? And she went, yeah. But she spoke about years and years before. I said, no, not then.
So
I went to Carnival with somebody. I went with somebody,
with
and then we got there. It might not have been a girl, but we got there and we just looked and went, nah, we got food and left. Maybe it was my No, it wasn't Shay or Carly. I don't know who it was. It wasn't. I tell you what, it wasn't. I tell you, this whole thing that you've got going on, yeah. I tell you 100,000,000% what it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was not a girl or a date, because I am telling you categorically, never in my life, even you're my girlfriend, I don't want to go Carnival with you. Yeah. Never in my life have I been like with a girl.
Especially if you saw my outfit.
Never in life have I been like, let's me and you, a girl that I like, go to the Carnival. Never. It's never happened. And that's why even with my girl, I'm thinking, no, because I think in my head, mentally, I used to think drama somehow. But even though I don't think drama, I just think I've always grown up. Now you go Carnival with your people, and even that, you don't go to Carnival with a wrong group, because the wrong group can draw the wrong crowd as well. You go with your people that you're cool with. Did you see that video of that guy vibes
in the hard hat, and he is giving the advice about Carnival?
What?
It's such a good video, and he's saying, he's like, if you have beef with someone, don't come.
Yeah, stay out of it.
If your friend has got beef with someone,
stay out of it.
Don't come. But it's such a good video.
Have you got your phone?
Yeah.
Can you message Dre and say, can you bring me a jumper? Because I am freezing now. We are in the UK. What are we doing outside at, what's the time, 7 o'clock? My nipples are getting hard. I'm shivering.
Dre probably won't even see this.
Please, Dre.
But you're better to go to his window and call up to him.
Is that his window there?
Yeah.
Dre!
Can you see me? Can you chuck a jumper out the window for Reese?
Any jumper. Anyway, yeah. What was the guy saying? What was the advice he was given for Carnival?
It was basically, it was just a funny video, but it was just the way he was just saying, like, if you have any beef, don't come. If you decide that you want to jump up on the thing and you want to do this, don't come.
Jump up on the what? The bus stops? Yeah. No, that's culture.
Yeah, I know, but like...
Go crazy.
The way that he was saying it just made me laugh. He was like, and all you girls that think that you want to wind up on the police officers, they don't want it, don't come. It's just funny.
Yeah, I agree with most of the stuff
just
he said.
Don't
Except
come.
for there might be a bunch of police officers like, hey, I like that.
Yeah, true.
I do like that.
I suppose it's awkward for them as well. They are at work.
It's just sad, yeah, that like, in comparison, yeah, we just experienced Songkran in Thailand. Mm-hmm. I think the police were involved in the water fights. Like, they don't even see, nothing changed. It just happened. And you couldn't copy and paste that here.
Oh, I got something I want to talk about. Talking about that. Sorry.
You couldn't copy and paste.
I got.
All right, I heard you the first time, but I'm still saying what I'm saying.
What are you gonna say? I know what you're saying.
What am I saying? Go on. What do you want to talk about?
That. No, but it's in reference to your point.
Go on.
The Originals Festival the other day. Yeah, and this is why I'm gonna have to say it, as people might get angry with me about it. This is why I get so upset. Carnival, Originals Festival, these are black people events, urban events, yeah. And it's like they want to take it away from you. They want to take it away from you. So why are you giving them excuses to do that? Did you see the videos of them running through Originals?
Yeah, my friend's video.
It's embarrassing. So embarrassing. We're not talking about 14-year-olds. We're talking about big, grown-ass people, 40-year-olds, people my mum's age.
Would you have run through?
Never, ever.
So if me and you was outside, we didn't have a ticket.
I would not be there. I would not. If I don't have a ticket, don't come.
I would have run through.
No, sorry.
Maybe not now, because like you, at this age now, I wouldn't be there without a ticket.
No,
but
that's my whole
young
point.
version of me,
Asbo
me, I probably would have been part of it.
So
but I don't condone it.
I think it is absolutely embarrassing behaviour, and I think people on that video that did that should all be fired.
What? Fired?
Yeah, should be fired.
From their jobs?
Should all lose their jobs.
Fucking hell.
Because you don't learn. You don't learn. This is like probably the third year in a row or something that festival's got shut down. Or, well, I've heard it got shut down a couple of years ago.
I feel bad for people who travel far.
They've come all the way down.
I feel bad for someone who came from like Manchester
and
or Birmingham and came down to go and experience something in London and it gets locked off. That would wind me up.
If you go to a festival and you don't have a ticket and you want to stand outside and spend exorbitant amount on money on your ticket, that is your business. But do not be ruining it for everyone else, because we've had enough tragedies in this country with people getting trampled. We've had enough tragedies in this country about people getting trampled at football stadiums and stuff. We know what happens when people do this. People get injured.
That's not what you care about.
It is.
That's not what you care about.
It's irresponsible behaviour.
What kind of mother are you being right now?
I am the health and safety officer. I do care about it.
People are getting trampled. All the people that are getting trampled are the same people you're cussing for being there in the first place.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You just realised.
Yeah, but my point being that they're all bad as each other, but obviously it's not good to be trampled, and I just think it's embarrassing. If I was on that video and I saw someone I knew running through the thing, I would be saying to them, "You need to sort yourself out."
Do you remember when
something wrong with you?
Do you remember the picture of me on the paper for
going on the pitch?
Pitch invading.
You're a bloody idiot. Because you're a freaking idiot.
Wait, I'm going to talk about this now, yeah. One time I went to a Millwall game.
What were you even doing there?
And I don't know, because I couldn't even tell you what it was, but they won something big. I don't know if it was Millwall?
I don't think they won.
I don't think it was Millwall. I can't remember who it was. They won. And I don't know. I don't care. I don't really care about football that much, but I was there and I was sitting far at the top, yeah? And I heard people whispering about, should we invade the pitch? Don't think I was the third person on the pitch, yeah? And when I saw the papers, I was in the front page of a paper running past the manager where he's trying to grab me. And
filming it.
It was like, no, but the paper said like, because I think some of the people that ran on the pitch, some of the people that ran on the pitch were racist.
Yeah.
And were being racist to the
bunch
black
of
players. There's being racist to the black players.
Yeah.
So in the papers, it was like, I can't remember what the label was, but basically racist people bomb the
football gammons.
Yeah, invaded the pitch. Me, my picture running through.
With your silly smile on your face.
Oh my God. And I'm holding my phone because I was Snapchatting the whole thing. And I've hid from that forever. But now I think time's passed.
I just
passed. But yeah, I'm not racist. I was here for vibes, innit? I just wanted to run on the pitch.
I just can't deal with that sort of irresponsible behaviour. I just can't.
Yeah. If I can find that picture, I'll put it in.
Oh my God, what silliness.
It was me. I wasn't racist. And please don't ban me from any future stadiums because I've learnt my lesson. I was just following the crowd.
He's done it once.
I won't do it again. I'm too old now.
Can't run.
I probably hurt myself jumping. No, because when I jumped over, the people were trying to block.
And you ran past them.
I jumped over him.
They were trying to do their job.
I jumped him.
See what I mean?
I leaped him.
See what I mean?
Couldn't catch me.
But
now, yeah, I would hurt myself trying to get over the barrier.
Stupid people.
That's what I'm saying. So if I was at that thing and I was outside and I saw everyone running through, I would expect you to come. I'd be like, Kaira, come, let's go.
No, and I'd
if you stood there
with my arms crossed,
stubborn,
I'd be going, I'm not doing that.
I'd have been vexed at you.
Well, you would have gone in there and got the whole thing shut down, and I would have been vexed at you.
In my mind, I'm not in anyway.
And second of all, I would have had a ticket.
Yeah, I wouldn't go. That's the thing. At this age, I wouldn't go there without a ticket.
Don't turn up
when
to
I was younger, 100%.
without tickets. It's broke behaviour. Don't try and do that. It's just Laura. It's just embarrassing. Okay, so we're going to wrap up this this full main episode because we've got some Patreon to film as well. We've got some more deep questions for the Patreon. I've got some lined up for you.
You got some ready?
I got some ready. And
so if you are not part of the Patreon and you want to continue watching and find out what deep questions Kaira's got for me, go over, head onto the Patreon, sign up, subscribe, put your bank details in. It's only £3.
And if you're watching
it's only
this,
£3.
If you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify or any of those other platforms that we are streaming on, and you haven't yet subscribed and you haven't yet commented, you're just basically just using us.
Yeah.
You're using us, you know? So make sure that you comment and you like and you subscribe. And I always say, people say like, share, subscribe. But are you really understanding what that means? Like, you have to share. Like, I want you to take pictures of you watching this podcast and show us where you watch it. Do you watch it at the gym? Do you watch it while you're cooking? Do you watch it as you take the kids to school? Probably not always appropriate. Do you sit and watch it over dinner? I don't know, but I want to know where you watch it. I want to see who you guys are. So make sure you are sharing and letting other people know if you enjoy it, and share the talking points too.
And big up. And if you enjoy bidet talk and silly talk, can you put it in the comments so that Kaira knows that you lot enjoy it? Yeah?
Final question. Am I allowed to catch a wine? The fact that you're thinking about it.
But my immediate answer is no, but I'm actually trying to think, would I actually care?
For the culture?
No, you're not.
I am a quarter Jamaican.
You're not allowed. Yeah, you're not allowed. You're actually not allowed. I was actually trying to give you a mature answer then, rather than like the instant. But I thought about it.
From a girl?
Yeah, you can wine with a girl.
Like with my friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
But dare you wine with a guy? Dare you? I think my retaliation would be worse than what you do. So like, it's not even so much. You know what I mean?
What would you do? Anyway, end of the podcast, guys. We'll see you guys next week. And if you already are on Patreon,
yeah, and if you're on Patreon, we'll see you over
on the flip side.
Over there. Big up.